In V4.4, we're looking at ways in which someone can actually save a bit of money. Now, this is a reality check that probably we all have to face when we're looking at borrowing money. You want to try and save money, and the purpose of this aspect of set 4 is looking at ways in which you can do this. Setting this up, he's borrowing $120,000 over 25 years at 8.2% paid monthly. Now, this is examinable as a GC setup or a graphics calculator setup. Now I've set my calculator up, 300 repayments, 8.2%, 120,000, and whilst my figure has already been given, you'll see that the payment figure there, $942.13, future value of 0, payments per year 12, compounding year 12, and meaning we pay at the end of the month or end of the payment period. Now, we also have to try to work out what we owe in total over that time period. So the total repaid, 25 years times 12, and we end up paying $282,639. So you can see there, that's quite a deal of extra that we pay, of the order of $162,639 in payments on the loan. So quite a lot of money there. In Part C, you're asked to find out how much after 4 years would be left to pay off the loan. So we have 252 payments left. We have to find out the present value, the value in the present that we still owe on the loan. Future value of 0, payment negative 942.13. Setting that up on my calculator. Same process as before. 252.82. Nothing's changed in the way of interest or the repayment. So the present value I owe at that stage, $113,089.45. In Part D, you're asked to work out how much principal has been paid off to this time. Now, you can realise pretty quickly in this work that you only pay a small amount of principal off early in the loan, because the amount of money you've got outstanding will incur a lot of interest. So to find the principal paid off, $120,000 less the figure I had in D. So it's mainly the interest being paid early on. The key is to try to make an impact into that principal as much as you can do. Working out the repayments and what we've paid there in total, 4 by 12 by the 942.13, $45,222.24. So it's a fair amount of repayment to only drive down the principal by 6, 9, 10.55. Now, 4 years into his loan, he has what we call a windfall, a $30,000 inheritance. So he will still have to pay the figure we had from Part C. We take from that the windfall, the inheritance. Events like windfalls, which make a total dent in the principal, will seriously change the amount of money that he will be owing on the loan. In Part G, you're asked to recalculate the scenario. He decides to repay the loan over 12 years, 144 left, present value, 83,089.45. Payments per year, compounding per year, interest as before. And we have a new repayment figure of $908.54 each month. Part H, you're asked to work out now the total amount repaid by David over that time period. That's the figure you got in E, the windfall that goes straight into the principal, and 144 lots of the repayment figure. Working that through, we end up paying $206,052. Now that means he's made the following savings. He was originally going to pay $282,639. We subtract from that the new figure there, and it works out a saving of $76,857. In the unit, you'll also see there are other ways of saving, like making repayments fortnightly, making a bit more repayment-wise than what you thought you may have initially. A few other ways of saving.